Hello and welcome to my video today. I have a car that has the door handle inserts that are cracked, and I'm going to be replacing all 4 of them today. I have the replacement inserts here, and I also have some tools. I'm going to be using a plastic pry bar and these 2 tools that are usually used for opening up phones to pry the outside handle off. I'm also going to be using a heat gun to soften the plastic best I can so I don't break any clips. That is one of the issues of removing the door handles, is that it's possible and most likely you're going to break some of the clips that hold this outer trim piece on. So I'm going to try to do best I can not to damage anything, put the new replacement insert in, and then I'm going to glue the outside trim back on, and I'm going to use some painter's tape, and I'm going to put that over, and probably a good idea to keep that on for about 24 hours or so until the glue is firmly set. So let me get started with that. So this feels like it's so close to coming off. Gently. All right, I think.
Ooh, there you go.
Oh my gosh,
Everything snapped.
I got maybe one over here. So if you look at it closely, I tried to get all of these intact. There's just these 2 here that are a little bent, but maybe I can glue those down. That one actually did come off. But that's actually pretty good. I mean, in any case, you still have to glue this back on, but I think I got about as best as you can. So yeah, so I recommend heating this up around the edges here and then just slowly pull up using this tool all around the edges. All right. All right, I'm going to try from one end here and see if I can pop this out. So it really doesn't matter if this is damaged because this is going to be the replacement part. It does not want to go. This is just going to have to come out in pieces. All right, so slowly but surely I'm getting it free. So I'm just pushing along the outside, and this is just going to disintegrate anyway because it is damaged by UV light. Unfortunately, these, I guess this batch of inserts were not made from the correct plastic. I'm just trying to be careful not to damage the LED. Eventually it all separates from the housing. There we go. So you can see what's the remnants of it. So this whole centerpiece here just disintegrates. Get all the pieces out of here. And this is actually the LED. So I am all right, so that is good. And now I'm going to get the replacement. These are 3D printed with the center thin so that the light can show through. From what I've heard, it's not exactly a match for the color, so that's why we're going to replace all 4 of these. And it's probably a good idea to do that anyway, since if one of these are cracking, the others are probably not too far behind. Yeah, so that kind of just sits in there until we get the cover over it. So when placing this back onto the car, make sure you have the inside is marked with an L here. That's going to be on the top for the position. And then we're going to put super glue along the inside of the cover. So we're going to put 2 drops here, 2 drops here, 2 drops here, and then 2 drops there. And then we will press and hold it onto the handle for about a minute or so. All right, so I got my super glue applied. I'm going to reattach. Snap it in. Just going to hold it for a bit. At this point, I can apply some painter's tape around it, and basically it just keeps it in place. All right, so we have the painter's tape on here, and that just allows this to fully adhere. And I'd wait about 24 hours, then peel this off. You can still lock the car and this will close in fine, but it's probably good to leave these extended for a little bit. So that's it. I'm going to repeat this for the other 3 door handles, and that's about it. It's a fairly simple fix. I do definitely recommend using a heat gun around the edges of the handle so that can soften the plastic to make it easier to remove, and also the inside insert is a little tricky too. If you have problems with that, use the heat gun and then pry that off with the plastic tool. And that's about it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.